From the heart of the Cape, this is Barnstable Today for Thursday, August 21st. Welcome aboard. I'm Mark Mumford.
The Barnstable Conservation Commission gets a first shot at some property. That's our top story. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Friel.
At yesterday's meeting, Alicia Parker from the town's Growth Management Department explained the nature of that offer.
Welcome to the August 19th meeting of the Barnstable Conservation Commission. Acting under the provisions of Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 131, Section 40, and Chapter 237 of the Code of the Town of Barnstable, the Barnstable Conservation Commission will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, August 19, 2008 at 6:30 p.m. on the applications of Miguel Gomes, Town of Barnstable DPW, Isabel Marrero and Thais Fernandez, Thomas J. DeVesto and Angela Hahn, Richard B. and Audrey P. Egan, trustees, Alan Green, Town of Barnstable Conservation Division, and Prudence Peugeot. The hearings will be held in the hearing room, second floor, Town Hall, 367 Main Street, Hyannis. All plans and applications are on file and may be reviewed at the Conservation Office at 200 Main Street, Hyannis, during business hours. At the back table are agendas for tonight's hearings. Next to each applicant's name is the dollar amount you owe to the Town of Barnstable to cover the cost of advertising your hearing in the newspaper. So when your hearing is called, please bring up your check and give it to Rob Gatewood, who will be seated to my right. Looking at the agenda for tonight, we're going to take an item out of order. We're going to look at Section 7, Old and New Business, Item A, Article 1, Disposition on 105 Oakmont Road, Barnstable Village, Parcel 349.013. And good evening. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Alicia Parker. I'm the Property Management Coordinator for the Growth Management Department. Recently, the Growth Management Department was approached by the Cobb Trust, which all of you know that benefits the school children of Barnstable, regarding a piece of town-owned property which it abuts. The town property is located at 105 Oakmont Road in Barnstable and consists of 3.36 acres. I've actually provided a map through Rob Gatewood, which indicates the blue outlined parcel. That's the town parcel, and there's a abutting parcel. It says Cobb. I wrote that in. David Cole, who is the trustee of the Cobb Trust, has envisioned combining these two parcels for a potential housing development location. If you combine the two parcels, there would be approximately 10.41 acres. According to the 1988 Article 1 vote of the Selectmen, undeveloped tax title properties that the town has possession of may be conveyed to the Conservation Commission in part or whole. So this evening, I'm here to ask if the Conservation Commission has any determination whether they would have any interest in this property or not. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help answer those. And Ruth Weil is also here from our legal department to help answer any questions as well.
Rob, your recommendation on this?
Just real quick, Dennis, this is before us because of the long in place Article 1 disposition process, which in a good way gives the Conservation Commission like first cut, first preference on tax title lands. So they're here to seek your passing on this parcel to allow it to go to Cobb Trust for housing. And we've looked at this in terms of conservation interest. It doesn't abut other conservation land. The Cape Cod Pathways at one point was scheduled to go through north side. It does not. It's going through fish and game property to the south. No wetland resources nearby. So we think this is a good one for the commission to decline interest in.
Any comments, commissioners? Any public comment on this? Could I have a motion then saying that the Conservation Commission declines interest in this property?
Second.
All those in favor? It's approved. Thank you very much for
Thank you
coming.
very much. Have a good evening.
You too.
An energized group of hikers gathered yesterday morning at Sandy Neck for a flora and fauna hike.
They were greeted by picture-perfect weather and their guide, naturalist, and Sandy Neck manager, Nina Coleman.
Nina, beautiful day for a flora and fauna hike. What do you hope to accomplish with these?
Oh, I just like to get folks out, teach them about Sandy Neck. A lot of local people come out and they've, come here for years, but they have a lot of questions about the plants and animals that are out here, the geology of the area, and really what we do, in terms of recreational opportunities.
There's a lot of great stuff involved in the flora and fauna, but what are a couple of the highlights that you hope to see today?
Well, this time of year, a lot of the birds are flocking up, getting ready to migrate. So we should see big flocks of swallows, both tree and barn swallows. We may see some turtle hatchlings. We have the diamondback terrapins. They're starting to hatch already. The plovers have all fledged, but we probably see some shorebirds, and we'll definitely see some tracks. We see a lot of tracks out here because it's sand. It's kind of like tracking in snow, so you always get to know what animals have gone through.
And we can feel a little coolness in the air this morning. We're pushing towards the end of the summer season. Are there going to be any more of these, or is this the last one for this season?
We have another one in September. September's amazing out here. The flocks of birds are almost like smoke. It's just incredible, and we're doing another one at that time. We're hoping to see the hatchlings by then, if we don't see any today, and as well as the flocks of birds.
So great, not too late. Folks can still get involved in the September hike. And say that is, I think, the best month here on the Cape.
It sure is. September is where it's at, especially for Sandy Neck. It's still warm. You can still swim. Tourists have gone away, and fishing's good, I hear. So that's the time to come out and enjoy the beach.
The perfect weather at Sandy Neck yesterday is being matched all across town today and should hang in at least through the weekend. Tonight, mostly clear skies, cool down into the mid-50s. Then tomorrow, plenty of sunshine with gentle southwest breezes and highs in the mid-70s.
On the meeting front, there is a big agenda for this evening's town council session, which is starting an hour early at 6 o'clock.
And don't forget, there's still time to sign up for the next installment of the Citizens Leadership Academy called Inside Barnstable Town Government. You can get involved by calling Town Hall or by completing an application at the town's website, town.barnstable.ma.us. The next academy starts during the first week of September.
News coming out of Town Clerk Linda Hutchenrider's office that poll workers are needed for the upcoming election season. There is some minimal pay and, of course, a great chance to help out with the process. Contact the town clerk's office if you are interested. By the way, the last day to register to vote is August 27th.
Meanwhile, we're on the eve of more music at Azleton Park. Tomorrow evening, the Reggae, Rhythm, and Blues concert series sparks back up with perennial favorite, the Incredible Casuals. The tunes at Hyannis Harbor start at 6 o'clock.
That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Friel.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow. I'm Mark Mumford.